No. You all right, you said, common transgression, seeking blood. Looks like 17 maybe.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 17 and verse 9. He that covereth a transgression seeketh love.
So all that what they did in ancient Babylon, all that they did in America, they're trying to cover this transgression, man. So what do? They seek love, man. Okay? That's why they're pushing that love doctrine, love everybody, because at the end of the day, Negro, Latinos, Native Americans been doing all the loving, man. All the forgiving, man. Alright? But them, they don't forgive, nor do they show any love. Because once again, the scriptures say, love working no ill toward his neighbor. And when they was doing all that hanging and lynching, they were Christians then. So they came across those precepts. It's not like it was made up in their minds and they said, oh, I just found it. They knew about it, man. Okay? With the brothers going over with the I think it's John Cabot, and the brother was showing that how they was going over the ideology of discovery, you know what I'm saying, and Darwinism and all this other division that they create. And once they established their kingdom and they got finished doing all of their destruction towards the Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, they got their foot on our necks, then they turn around and say, all right, man, let's rub it out, man, let's hug it out, man. All right? And even when they're all said and done, they still execute wickedness upon our people, man. Unjust judgments, you know, killing them, or unjust judgments given. Edomite, a so-called white man, can commit the same crime as the Negro, Latino, Native American. You give the Israelites twice or triple as amount of years as you give an Edomite, man. If you give them any years, man. Okay?
But he that repeateth a matter separated their friends.
Again, he that repeateth a matter, what's the matter he repeat? He keep destroying us, man. He attempted genocide on us up in the Americas. Before that, he was coming against us in a Byzantine Empire. And then you come to modern day America, there's still unjust things happening to us. He's repeating the matter. Okay? So that's why it's that forever division, man, amongst many other things. Okay? That should be into that. So that's going into go back to Psalm 180, what is it? Yeah, 137.
Psalms 137 and 7. Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem who said, race it, even to the foundation thereof.
Yeah, so the Lord said, remember them. Okay? That said, race it. Back in the time of Nebuchadnezzar, the ancient Babylon, they was trying to get us erased. Alright? When they came over here, and they took Negroes, Benjamin, Judah, and Levi, and cargo slave ships, they basically was throwing us overboard if we couldn't make it. When the Negroes made it over here, they was putting them in slavery, had them working around the clock, doing making cotton or picking cotton, amongst many other things. Didn't care about our health. All right, until we almost died. And then after they freed us, they turned around and created the Ku Klux Klan and tried to reinsure our poverty. And then when the Ku Klux Klan went away, they just got badges and started executing the same mindset through that avenue. Right? So yeah, they don't deserve repentance, man. Okay?
O daughter of Babylon, who ought to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewarded thee, as thou hast served us. Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stove.
Yep. Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones. It tells you right there, because they have no pity on the little ones in Hiroshima and Nagasaki. They had no pity on the little ones that came over here in cargo slave ships when you're separating their families and using their kids for alligator bait. Okay? So the same way they executed judgment, the Most High is going to execute judgment upon them. Okay? So,
Revelation 18:1. And after these things I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power in the earth lightened with his glory. And he cried mightily with that strong voice, saying, Babylon the great is fallen, and has become the habitation of devils.
So that's the modern day Babylon. Ancient Babylon already fell, and it rose back up through Iran. But we're talking about the prophetic Babylon that is going to fall, and the habitation of devils is going to be those scorpions, those rattlesnakes, those desert creatures, not spirits flying around in that land, okay?
And the hold of every foul spirit, and a cage of every unclean and hateful bird.
Yeah, just like Saudi Arabia or the Middle East has the desert there, it's going to flip-flop and turn to a desert in America, man. And guess what? In the Middle East, that land is going to flourish, man. Because before Israel was taken down, that land was flourishing, man. They actually, where the land of Israel is where the Garden of Eden is. And that was the center of the world, man. Yeah, the Fertile Crescent. But now, what, you got to ship plants over there, donate these people so-called billions of dollars to keep themselves up economically, all right? Why? Because the wicked is in that land, man. Okay?
Isaiah 13 and 19. In Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldeans' excellency, shall be as when the Most High overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah.
And how Sodom and Gomorrah was overthrew? By fire and brimstone. Okay? And guess what's in the nuclear missile, thermonuclear missile? Fire and brimstone. Of course, there's other components, but fire and brimstone is what the same effect that happened to ancient Babylon is going to be the same effect that's going to happen to ancient Sodom and Gomorrah. It's going to be the same effect that's going to happen to modern day Babylon, man. All right? Fire and brimstone is going to be burnt to ash, man. The same way, Sodom and Gomorrah, nobody knows where the land actually is. You know?
It shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation. Neither shall the Arabians pitch tent there.
Yeah, remember, because we say modern day Babylon is America, we say ancient Babylon is where Iran is today. The Arabians are pitching tent there right now. Okay? So it can't be talking about that specific spot. Okay? What it's talking about is modern day Babylon, which is America. Because in Revelation, I tell you, the place that is spiritually called Sodom and Egypt. Proving what? It didn't say Babylon also, but it's proven that the Lord will call a place in a spiritual reference, man. Okay?
Neither shall the Arabians pitch tent there, neither shall the shepherds make their fold there. But wild beasts of the desert shall lie there, and their houses shall be full of doleful creatures, and owls shall dwell there, and satyrs shall dance there, and the wild beasts of the islands shall cry in their desolate houses, and dragons in their pleasant places, and her time.
They ain't talking about Lord of the Rings and shit, dragons. It's talking about lizards, man. You know, Komodo dragons, iguanas. All right? It's talking about lizards, man. All right? Those are the dragons that's going to dwell in that land, because that's what them animals dwell in the desert, man. Okay? And we go back to Revelation. As we read Revelation, we're going to get back to that. We got it. This is connected, man.
Revelations 18 and 2. And he cried mightily with that strong voice, saying, Babylon the great is fallen, and has become the habitation of devils.
Exactly. So let's go back to the, we're going to go back to it. We're going to go right into let's go to
And the wild beasts of the islands shall cry in their desolate houses, and dragons in their pleasant palaces. and her time is near to come, and her days shall not be prolonged.
Yup, so those dragons and all that, they ain't talking about nothing but lizards and Komodo dragons and iguanas, owls, snakes, you got the hares,
Buzzards.
buzzards, vultures.
Yeah, vultures.
All right, so you go ahead.
Revelations 18:3.
Are you still on 18 or you on back to 4?
For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies.
Because what the point is that the reason why Babylon is so big and so flourishing, for one, through slavery, man. This country was built on free labor, man. All right. Anybody that has a business that's making $2,000 shoes a day, the shoes are $100, and then there's no cost to make them, man. You're making all what you call that? All profit, man. All that cotton was sent to a third of the world, man. Everybody was wearing cotton, and the third of the whole globe was getting their cotton or their outfits and all that from America, man. And that's all profit from the whole globe off of the backs of the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Mainly the Negroes, man. Okay, built through slavery. And then you want to turn around. That's why college tuition, college grants, financial aid don't add up to that, man. You made money off the whole entire globe as a nation off the backs of free labor of Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and figure food stamps would suffice and college grants would suffice. Okay? The scriptures tell you that land can't be cleansed until it was cleansed by the blood of him that shed it, man. So it gotta be an equal thing. Basically, you gotta go dive in the water, take your boat, make an homicide of Titanic and take the boat, y'all, and make trips back and forth for the same amount of years and throw random Edomites off of the boat. And then when they get over to America and come back, the ones that made it, you don't feed them. Then the ones that made it, you know what I'm saying? We put them into slavery for free and beat them and do the same thing that you did to us. But it's not going to happen like that, man. Because guess what? It's not in your spirit to repent nor recompense what you've done unto the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Okay? So we're going to go into what the scriptures say in Revelation 18. Because the nations are feeding off America right now. All right? Military-wise, oil, the petrodollar, that's the main resource right now. Okay? Go ahead.
And I heard another voice from heaven saying, "Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sin."
Exactly. So this is talking about the time of destruction of Babylon, man. We're talking about being habitations of devils and things like that. A desert, what's going to turn to a desert? The thermonuclear missiles, the chariots shooting their concentrated heat upon this place. All right, to the point that nothing is going to be able to be growing in this place. Okay? You go ahead.
And that ye receive not of her plague.
Yeah, so the Lord is telling us to basically receive salvation through those chariots, because this place is going to get those plagues, which are those missiles, and also the chariots shooting concentrated heat. Okay?
For her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High hath remembered her iniquity.
Yeah, Jake, Negroes, Latino, Native Americans, Negroes, and I try to, oh, that's the past. Esau always try to tell you that's the past. But guess what? For YAHAWASHI, it is not the past for them, man. All right? The Lord is long-suffering. He's patiently watching all the wickedness and iniquity that Esau is doing, and the Lord is going to judge him for it, man. Everybody gets judged for what they're doing. It don't matter if you come up with, if you got the ignorance to forgive them. It's not going to happen. Okay?
reward her even as she rewarded you.
Yeah, just like we was going over the slavery, the attempted genocide. All right? We're going to reward them with everything they rewarded us, as long as it's within the scriptures. Okay?
And double unto her double according to her works.
And double. Just like we said, you got to travel back and forth, and you got to do this and do that. No. The Most High wants double, man. You almost committed genocide, the Most High is going to get genocide out of you. You did hardcore slavery, we're going to double that hardcore slavery, man. Okay? So when you see all the people hanging and all that, man, all those lynchings, man, that's not nothing on how we going to be, man. You know? You had people trained, delivering people to a lynching, man. Advertisements and things like that.
And the cup which she had filled to her double. How much she has glorified herself and lived deliciously. So much torment and sorrow give her.
Yeah, because the elite are living lavishly, man. Okay?
Second Ezra chapter 15, verse 21. Like as they do, get this day into my chosen, so will I do also, and recompense in their bosom, that says the Lord powers.
Yeah, the Lord is going to get that payback, man. Like James Brown said, the big payback. You can forgive all you want. You Negroes can forgive Esau for everything he did, the so-called white man for everything he did. But the Most High hasn't forgiven him, man. I don't care how much you preach this compassion and love. The Lord's will be done. He's going to judge Esau. Just like we're in this condition right now, the Lord is judging us for what we've done and what our nation has done to the Lord himself, man. Okay? Whom the world called Jesus Christ. When he was crucified, our own people did that, man. All right? Serving other gods and fornicating in the spirit, man. We're being judged for that in this current situation. Okay?
The book of James chapter 2 and verse 13. Where he shall have judgment without mercy that showed no mercy.
Yeah, Esau ain't showed no mercy even to this day. All the things you've done, and you ain't showing no mercy on the poor of this world when you inflicted the position that we're in now, man. You caused it. And then not only do you not apologize for it, but you do that weak ass apology. I'm sorry for what happened to you guys, and expect that to be the end all be all. It don't work like that, man. If I go in your house and steal $1 million, and then years later I come back after I done came up, and you in jail or you in a homeless shelter, and I come to you and say, I'm 3 times as rich from what you did, from what I did to you. And I said, man, I'm sorry for what happened. You know, can you forgive me? And I don't give you no money back, no nothing, man. All right? What the scripture tell you about let's look at the Proverbs, man. You know, when a man is found stealing, you supposed to pay back double, man.
It's the book of Zechariah chapter 11 and verse 5. It says, whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty.
Exactly. All that slaying and all that killing, all that murdering, they'll sit there and say that's our forefathers. But you're reaping the benefits of what your forefathers done, man. And 12 them down, that white privilege don't exist. You know?
And they that sell thee say, blessed be the Lord, for I am rich, and their own shepherds pity them not.
Proverbs 6 and 30. Men do not despise a thief if he steals to satisfy his soul when he is hungry.
Yeah, Esau wasn't hungry, man. He was all right. He was just greedy. So, but he still stole. He stole people. He stole his land. All right. So what it tells you that you're supposed to do when you get caught stealing,
But if he be found, he shall restore sevenfold.
He shall restore sevenfold. So all that free labor that you got off the Negroes, you're supposed to restore that sevenfold. Not just walk up and say, oh, I'm sorry. That don't cut the mustard, not biblically. The same people that were doing all this lynching and killing and slavery, they were Christians at the time. So now you're held accountable by the standard of this proverb. And not only that, let's get Philip from that.
Exodus 21:16. And he that stealeth a man and selleth him, for if he be found in his hand, he shall surely be put to death.
Exactly. So when we say this should happen to Esau, all the things he's done, we're saying it based off the Bible, not our own hearts, man. This is not a self-motivated, like an Edomite punched me in my face at the job, and all of a sudden I'm coming out in anger and executing that anger. No, this is because I read the Bible, and the Bible is saying this, and it's matching up with reality, man. That's what it's about, man. Now, for what Esau has done to us, yeah, it's not like I don't care. Yeah, it's effective, man. But the scriptures just back up how we feel. Of saying, look, he stole us, and the nations found you. Africa found you, Moab found you, the Arabs found you, the Hawaiians found you, which is Japheth. All these nations know that you stole a nation of people, man. You're supposed to be put to death as a nation, man, because you did it as a nation. Okay? The Lord judges nations. He don't just judge individuals. He judged nations also, because this movement and this action that Esau created, he did it as a nation. They didn't do it like just Christopher Columbus. No, it was a nation that moved on the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. So you're gonna be judged as such. Not no Christopher Columbus. Christopher Columbus had to go and get a decree. They came over here, created the New World, found natives, the Taino Indians, and as a nation, they came up with doctrines, the founding law, with John Cabot and all that. As a nation, they did this, man. Of course, it's individuals that influences it, but it was a nation. Because if you can't say it's a nation, that's stupid, because in slavery, you know how many Edomites could have stopped it? Could have said, yo, you know what I'm saying? Me as an individual, us as a nation is not going to deal with your individual wickedness. You good? You good to go? We're not going to deal with your individual wickedness, because we are hateful like that. How they project themselves nowadays. Now that you all done, now that you ate that, you finished your plate, man. Okay?
It's the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 3 and verse 15. It says, that which hath been is now, and that which is to be has already been, and the Most High required that which is past. And moreover, I saw under the sun the place of judgment, that wickedness was there, and the place of righteousness, that iniquity was there.
Yep, the Most High, YAHAWASHI, required that which is past. All right, Thomas Jefferson, John Cabot, Margaret Singer, the Tuskegee Project, like we said, slavery, you know, Darwinism. You know, as a nation, y'all concoct these ideas. You know, ladies going.
Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 8. Because thou hast spoiled many nations, all the remnant of the people shall spoil thee, because of men's blood, and for the violence of the land, and of the city, and of all that dwell therein.
Yeah, it's not like this is coming from nowhere. It's not like Tanner fired me from my job, Tanner took my old lady, or he beat me up in the street fight. No, this is biblical, man. They've been slaughtering our people as a whole in a genocidal fashion, and the Lord's seen that, and we're just repeating what the Lord says he's gonna do unto the nation of Esau, man, which is total destruction. And again, the nation of Esau is the so-called white man, all right? Then Nathan Esau is the so-called white man. You got Jacob, the dark-skinned people. Everybody was dark-skinned at the point. The first red people that came out is the Nathan Esau, man. The so-called white man. Unless you had the curse of leprosy. Okay?
Woe to him that coveteth an evil covenant to his house, that he may set his nest on high, that he may be delivered from the power of evil. Thus hast bestowed a shame to thy house by cutting off many people, and hast sinned against thy soul. For the stone shall cry out of the wall, and the beam out of the timber shall answer it. Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood, and established a city by iniquity.
Again, it was built off by blood and established by iniquity, man. Alright? Because guess what? I say this, contrary to popular belief, slavery is in the Bible and it's okay. But people think of American slavery. When you have a slave, you treat them to a standard. You don't just chop off their foot if they run away or something like that. Slaves normally love their masters, type of deal. Alright? Guess what? We're slaves, man. If you got a birth certificate, you contracted to the government, man. Alright? So at the end of the day, you're a slave, and a lot of you enjoy it, right? But the main slavery that was abominable was the slavery that they did in the ancient days after during 1776 and then on, man. Okay? And Slakia, because the dragon that sit upon the dragon that came out of the sea, that's talking about all the Edomite nations. But that whore that sit upon the dragon, all that we read, that's all the action from that whore, man. Okay? Other nations were involved, but the action from that whore that sit upon the dragon, that was from the Edomites that live in America, man. Okay? Because it's a mixed multitude. You got the Dutch, you know what I'm saying? A lot of Dutch came over, a lot of Spaniards came over. All right? You have the French, you know, with the Louisiana Purchase. That was from the French. Haiti, that was French owned. The Dutch had a lot of play in it. The Portuguese, okay? That's why a lot of Hispanics, which are Israelites, speak Spanish. That's why a lot of Brazilians speak what? Portuguese. Not because they came from Portugal, because they were taken over by Portuguese, which are Edomites. Yep.
Revelation chapter 13, verse 4. And they worship the dragon which gave power to the beast, and they worship the beast, saying, who is like unto the beast?
Again, in that when we read to Revelation 18 chapter, they marveled because of the army, the riches, the industrial age, the way they was manufacturing things, okay?
Who is like unto the beast, and who is able to make war with him? And there was given unto him a mouth speaking great things and blasphemies.
Yeah, calling the Lord, saying the Lord's an Edomite, that's blasphemous, man. All right, lying on the scriptures, man. Okay? Saying that the Lord don't exist. All right? Go ahead.
And power was given unto him to continue 42 months.
Yep, that's during that duration of slavery, man. From the homicide all the way up to really at this point, man. Okay?
And he opened his mouth and blasphemed against the Most High, to blaspheme his name and his tabernacle, and them that dwell in the heavens.
And who is his tabernacle? We are his tabernacle, man. Saying that we're not Israelites, saying that we're two-fifths and two-thirds of a man. Okay? Unjustly judging us. Okay? Go ahead.
And it was given unto him to make war with the saints and to overcome them.
Exactly. to make war with the saints. It ain't talking about the believers, because the dragon can't be a Edomite descended nation, and then the saints be a mixed multitude of different Israelite nations. The saints are Israelites, man. You got to get that? And proper, was it Psalms?
Book of Psalms, chapter 148, and verse 13. It says, let them praise the name of the Lord, for his name alone is excellent. His glory is above the earth and heaven. He also exalted the horn of his people, the praise of all his saints, even of the children of Israel.
Exactly. So the saints are the children of Israel, as the scriptures say. Okay? You guys are okay? Alright? So anytime you read about saints in the Bible, they ain't talking about Drew Brees and Michael Thomas, man. Maybe Michael Thomas, but they sure ain't talking about no Drew Brees. You know? They're talking about Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are the saints in the Bible. That's that blasphemy that dragon was spitting out, telling you all these lies. And now people believe it because the same dragon, which is Esau, the so-called white man, has control. He has the resources. If he's feeding you, you're going to believe whatever he says. It's a term called Stockholm Syndrome, man. Where if you be a slave long enough, you'll eventually believe what he tells you, man. You'll eventually love your master. Okay? Go ahead.
It says, a people near unto him, praise ye the Lord.
That's right. That goes back to, let's get that in Sirach. He said people near unto him, and he put others to the side, man. Set them to the side.